Sagittarius, Grand Rising, welcome to Healing Hype Man. If you're watching this on Instagram, you're only going to see like the first 5 to 10 minutes. The rest of the reading will be on YouTube. Link is in the bio. We're going to talk about everything August here. New Moon in Leo, Lionsgate Portal, 8-8, Infinity and Beyond, new manifestations, new opportunities. We're going to pull 3 cards for love, and we're going to talk about abundance in your love life. We're going to pull 3 cards for your finances and career, and we're going to talk about being playful. And we're going to pull 3 cards for a personal love self lesson, and that is going to be on doubt. Right, before we get into those, I'm going to pull the cards. As we're doing that, I'm going to tell you about what's happening in the sky. Okay, my abs are killing me. New Moon in Leo, happening on 8-8. Right? New things, setting new intentions, and powerful things to expect with the Lionsgate portal. So Lionsgate is when our spiritual sun, which is called Sirius, meets with our sun, which is in the sign of Leo. It allows, like, there's so much alignment that it allows for like new frequencies and new energies to come through. Right, everything is energy. We can feel energy. We can even measure energy if you're into physics, and everything is energy, right? And there's just ability to manifest new things because it's all coming towards you without any blocks. There's no blocks. Saturn's retrograde, Jupiter's retrograde, which is the planet of expansion. So it's like there's a straight tunnel for you to manifest what you want, for brand new things to come in, for a brand new life, especially in career and finances, to come through. It's all you have to do is walk down the hall and open that door. There's nothing blocking you between here and there, but that's only if you're okay with leaving everything behind, which means you're okay with nothing being permanent. The relationship that you're in, it's not permanent, and I'm okay with that. The house that I live in, it's not permanent, and I'm okay with that. The job and the career that you're in, it's not permanent, and I'm okay with that. The things that you have, they might not belong to me later on in life, and that's okay. And that will allow for new things to come your way. Enjoying the possibility of nothing being permanent. Enjoying and asking yourself, stepping outside of your comfort zone, doing something new. If you want to manifest a new job, a new career, a new life, a new professional life, this is the time to do it. Stones will be set in place for you to just step across for the next 3.5 years. And then in 3.5 years, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I have this massive empire that I never thought I could have, in a different industry that I never thought I could be in. Big drastic change, big aspect of manifestations. Big. Some questions you want to ask yourself, ask your guides, journal it out, ask your gods, during your meditation. Write it down on a piece of paper, put it on your windowsill for a new moon ritual. Would be things like, what do I need in order to create the life that I want? Right? Allow yourself to receive messages, dreams, omens, readings, and so you can get a message on what is it that you need in order to create this life you want. What do I need to release? Ask them for that, so they know. They can tell you this is what you need to release. So most of the time, that's what comes out here. You need to release this. You need to, right? And what would it feel like to have? What would it feel like to be in the life? What would it feel like to have what it is that I want? Like, to express that emotion of like, oh my gosh, I have this and I wanted it. This is what it feels like. I wanted that new car. This is what it feels like to have a new car. Act as if you already have it, right? Ask the universe to allow you to feel how that feels to already have it. Maybe you might dream it. You might dream yourself in that relationship or in that job or having that job or in that car, and you're going to be like, oh my God, that felt so good, right? You want that. You want to see how it feels like. Things like that. Right, and keyword this month is kindness. Being kind to yourself, being kind to others goes a long way. Right, that's where like all these new frequencies, manifestation. You being kind to one person might lead someone else to being kind, and now that person has so much kindness that he got from another guy that you're the next person that he walks into on an interview, and now he's being kind to you and he gives you a job. Right, you never really know. The seed this month is kindness. Keep that in mind. Let's get into this. Your love reading. subconsciously, in the back of your mind, you want to explore. As a Sagittarians, you guys love to explore. Philosophers, philosophical philosophers of the zodiac. Geez, that came out weird. Travelers of the world. You want to explore. There's so much more that you want to explore. So much, but it's in the back of your mind, and it's before you make a decision. You're like, ooh, can I explore that option? Right? It could be as simple as, do you want this black shirt or this white shirt? You're like, ooh, can I explore black? Right? It's all about exploring. You're willing to explore new things, which tells me that you're in a very good position of wanting new things, right? This is pages like you have to learn it, but you're open to receptive to learning. Oh, you guys love learning anything and everything, right? Teach me something new, and you're like, yes, right? So you're open to that. That's a good sign there. Let's talk about your love life, abundance, keeping a positive mindset, and I would see why you have to keep a positive mindset. And abundance typically doesn't necessarily always come with financial gains, but there is, happiness is not, right? There's abundance and there's happiness. Abundance, 10 of Pentacles. Happiness, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups happens to be in reverse. So keeping a happy mindset, even though things might not be 100% happy. You're abundant. You have a home, you have money, you have gains. But overall, there's maybe a little lack of happiness there. It can be something you've been dealing with that's in and out. Something that has been in and out, that's just like, something that was in and out for a while has like stopped. Wow. Something that this in and out thing, it used to bring you happiness. It used to be, even though it was in and out love, in and out feelings, in and out emotions with somebody or yourself, it brought you happiness at one point. Wow. Can I show you this? I'm baffled right now. That happiness that was in and out, you're done with the in and outness. You don't want the in and out. You want it to be solid. You want it to be offers. You want it to be exploring. You want it to be new potential things, new potential people, because you don't like the fact that you were unhappy. Oh my God. You don't like the fact that you were unhappy, right? You got a taste of it with whoever this was that was in and out love, in and out, like, oh, you love me today, let's love me tomorrow. Loves me today, doesn't like me next week. This year he likes me, next year he doesn't, right? And you're kind of like not happy. Yes, you have gains. Yes, you have, I'd say, stability there, right? And financial things, a home, you're solid, but you're not happy. So you're willing to change that. You're willing to crash it all down and do it all over again, because you actually want, this is nuts. You actually want, like, you want the new offers to come in. You want new ideas to come to your way. You want new stability. You want new stability, and if that requires you to put the tower down on something that was happy, be my guest. Be my guest. Advice here for Sagittarians. You don't, overall, you don't want the in and out. You don't want it. So if you're with somebody and you want to have that conversation, have that conversation. But like, if you're not willing to put out and you're not willing to find new ways for us, our family, to be stable, then I'm going to bring this thing crashing down because I'm not happy. Strength, having the courage in order to do this. This takes a lot of courage. Strength card, vulnerability, being vulnerable about your emotions. Maybe you might have suppressed, right, this in and out energy here. Knight of Wands with the 10 of Cups. In reverse, sorry. It's more like you're tired of the games. I'm tired of you playing with my heart. And it's going to take a lot of strength to tell somebody that. Also going to note the infinity symbol, 8, Lion's Gate, new moon, 8-8, 8-8-8. I hope that resonates. Let's talk about career and finance, Sagittarius. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Be playful because there was something here that was shady to you. Somebody, someone, something. And It's number 6, right? So it transformed you, but you're like good with it. Card number 6, you transformed you. You're like, I'm a whole new person, and you're like, I'm good with it, right? There was some type of shady aspect there. There was some type of conniving things, and you're only open to new offers. You're only open to new offers. You're a little stuck. You're a little stuck. Let's see this. Just a little bit. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, the Empress. Oh, you're just chilling, actually. You're just vibing high. So you're not necessarily going for anything. And you might just be kind of reprocessing what has gone on in the past. Who it was, or how dare this sneaky person tamper with my stability, right? And I see why you're being playful. I see. And you're like, I'm only open to new things, but I don't want to have to question it, right? I don't want to have to make blind decisions. It should not be a difficult choice, which is why you're going to, this is the Chariot. The Chariot should be moving, going forward, full speed ahead. But you're like, no. If it's not in my high vibes, I don't want it rushing towards me. I don't want anything rushing towards me that is not at my level. Number 6, after transformation, right? You've transformed and you know where you're at. You know what your worth is here. So you're like, don't come rushing at me with a difficult decision that is not aligned with where I want to be, because I've already been tampered with way too much and somebody trying to fuck up my stability here. Absolutely not. I see why you are being playful. Have fun with it because you know where you stand and you're good. I get that. Let's get an advice card for career and finances. The Hangman. Like I said, you're just chilling. You're just chilling. I'm going to say this. You are just sitting there, chilling, looking pretty. Thank you very much. What is for me shall come for me in divine timing, and you are no longer in a rush. There's no rush here because you know where you stand. You've done the work. You've been to the transformation, and now you're like, I know where I stand. Wow, Saggies. Let's talk about a life lesson here. Life lesson, doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Ooh. Sometimes I always say it's better off not to seek to understand, because if you can't handle the answers, all of the answers, the good and the bad, then you probably shouldn't seek, right? But there's doubt. There's doubt here. I release the need to know all the answers, right? You're doubting yourself because you don't know all the answers. You're doubting, oh my gosh. You're doubting this sneaky behavior that try to fuck up with your financial gains, and you're like, you want to find out why. And you're vibing so high that no. I release the need to understand their side of the story, because their side of the story can be irrelevant. Their side of the story is not high vibes. Just telling you now what their side of the story is. Empress in reverse, which is already the energy you're in, you're right side up. Their energy is just not in a high vibe. It is absolutely low of the low. You're better off not questioning what went on, because this is defending yourself, defending your beliefs. Absolutely not. You're just, you know what, if it's not in a high vibe, which it's not, the energy here is not in a high vibe, and it's not even action oriented. They're not even moving forward, right? There's people in your life that are just at a low vibration, that are that I don't want to say are trying to question you, but you're at such a high vibration that you're not dealing with anything that is going to bring news to you that is of low vibration. Like, no, this is low vibe. This is no action being taken place, and this is like, it's not even worth fighting for. It's not worth your time. So I release the need to know all the answers. Release that need to know all the answers, because I promise you, the answers are not worth your time. Wow. And when you do, it's just like you don't have to step to their low vibration and take in that energy. At the end of the day, you might be like, oh, I already knew that. I already knew that. I already knew you were going to do that. I already knew you were going to say that. I knew it wasn't me. I knew it was you. If you already know it, then don't go and step yourself down a notch for a day, a week, a month. It doesn't matter. Don't do it at all. Don't bring yourself from up here where you're hanging here. I'm going to say this again. You're hanging here sitting pretty, and then these people want to come up to you, but hey, can you step down here real quick? No, sweetie, turn the right side up and then come meet me up here. I'm not coming down here to meet you. Come up here to meet me, but make sure it's right. You get it? You get it? Off the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take it. Now, that is when things move forward. That is when things not moving forward. That is when things move forward, right? When you do not step to that low level of bureaucracy, right? Then that is when things start moving along for you at your speed because they're meeting you at your level. Ooh, that was deep. That was deep. The Magician, manifesting what you want. It looks like he's doing some voodoo here. Magic is real. I hope this message resonates with you, Sagittarians. I'll see you guys soon.